All right, hey, we want to welcome you guys here to McKenzie Stadium for the second half of our doubleheader tonight, where we have the Union Titans hosting the Skyview Storm. This is EPS Sports. Ryan Vastbinder, Rodney Lawrence here to bring you Friday night football here in Clark County. This game, Ryan, this is the first time we've actually seen Skyview in a long time out here playing here at McKenzie Stadium. Had a big loss for those guys last week, actually on the football field and personally. So this team is definitely going to be coming out here and trying to play here for a big situation.
Yeah, no, I mean, they certainly had a big loss off field.
Yeah.
And that's something we'll certainly, talk about and touch on. But last week they did beat Richland 21-14.
That's right. You are correct, yeah.
They had a big game throughout the year. Gavin Packer, 9 receptions, 146 receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns. He's certainly going to be one to watch tonight. Mike Robson also had a big night with 4 receptions last week. So Skyview definitely strong and dangerous throughout the year, and that's something that Union's going to have to keep an eye on tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. I kind of talked about it a little bit at halftime at the other game, is Union not getting the start that they traditionally get, and having to really struggle and fight back to try to come to win some games this season, which is something that they're not really used to having to do. So they got a new coaching staff, a new system. Their coach comes from across the bridge over there in Oregon, Kai, but he's coming over here and he's going to try to make a difference for this team here.
Yeah, he had a lot of success over at West Lynn. Central Catholic. Central Catholic. He won several state titles. There's a lot of success there, and so he's just working on building this program back to what it used to be. They're just trying to turn things around.
All right, that ball's going to get picked up right there at about the 5. He'll run right up the sideline. Looks like he'll get to, looks like about the 17-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Storm. Gonna have to get that. We had the Thunder last game. We got the Storm this game. We got these weather patterns. I got to make sure I don't get them confused here. Right? All right, so the Storm take the field here for the first time tonight. First and 10 from the 17. Starting quarterback from them, Doogie Poindexter. Running the helm here tonight, number 12. In the backfield with him is number 2, Levi Webb. So it looks like they got everybody on the field. Looks like they might have been missing somebody here. 2 receivers down here at the bottom of the screen. We'll take the snap, and we're going to get it right up the middle. First bit of contact happens across the 20 at about the 22-yard line.
Looks like ball carrier there was Rex Allinger.
It sure is, number 0. So they have 2 running backs at the helm tonight. On their starting roster, it actually has number 2, Levi Webb. So we'll make sure that we add number 0 to the mix here for the remainder of the evening. And here comes Levi Webb. And Rex Allinger has now checked out of the game. Second and 5. Take the snap. They're going to hand this off to Webb. Webb finds something right up the middle. He is going to get across the 25. And that will be enough to move the chains, as he had about a 5-yard run on that first down and 10. Storm lineup here. 3 receivers down here at the bottom of the screen. Poindexter hits the man out there on the outside. That is going to be Gavin Parker, number 8.
Yeah, Packer, a big threat throughout the year. Or throughout the air, I meant. Throughout the year as well.
And in the air.
He's had a great season.
So Michael Robinson and Gavin Parker lined up on the far side of the field. Poindexter takes the snap. Get that out there. Parker brings that one again. Gets past the initial contact. And he is going to get run out of bounds at about the 42. Then it will move the chains. 1st and 10 for the Skyview Storm.
Yeah, you can give him Packer a lot of room there to make that catch. Something they may need to tighten up.
Well, they're respecting his speed if they're giving him that much space. They don't want him to run by him. Line up here now. Trips receivers down here at the bottom of the screen. Webb lined up on the left side of Poindexter. Drops back. This one we're going to get it out to Robinson. Micah Robinson, nice run by the young man as he fights his way across midfield down to the 49-yard line. Right at the 10-yard mark, and that will move the chains again. So the Storm not using a whole lot of third downs up here so far, are they?
No, they are not.
Line up again. Poindexter just moving them down the field as it is right now. Checks for a new call. Change that to line of scrimmage. Gavin moves farther away. It's now lined up on the numbers. They're going to hand this one to Webb. Webb finds a hole up in the middle, gets into the crease, down across the 40, down to the 38-yard line. That is another 10-yard run, which will move the chains.
Yeah, Skyview just willfully moving down the field at this point.
yes, they are. Back at the lineup, Trey receivers here on the bottom. Fullback goes in and kicks out. Webb gets right in behind him, makes a bunch of Titans miss as he gets down across the 20-yard line. Nice 15-yard run by Levi Webb. 1st and 10 for the Storm. The Storm eating up just about 4 minutes of this clock in the first quarter here. And just methodically moving the ball right down the field.
Yeah, they're taking what Union's giving them, and
this time the quarterback's going to pull it out. Actually, that was Gavin Parker playing a little wildcat there. Pulled that one back from Webb, took it himself, and got about 5 yards out of the deal. It's like more closer to 4, so we'll call it 2nd and 6. Parker at quarterback again. And this time he gives it to Webb. Webb gets down to about the 17-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and short as Doogie Poindexter comes back onto the field. Slot receivers down at the bottom. Hard count. pulls the Titan defense off. They are going to get the freebie here, and it'll be first down and 10 from about the 11-yard line.
Yeah, so far it just seems like Skyview can just do whatever they want so far.
Right.
They're just marching down however they choose to.
Back set up on the ball. Webb moves to the far side of the quarterback. And we are going to have whistles here that stop it. Looks like there might have been some movement on Skyview's side of the ball. We'll see here. Actually, no, they're going to call that on the Titans. And that is going to bring up 5-yard push into closer to the goal line, I should say, and that's going to bring up 1st and 5. Now, they need to get to the 2 for the first down, so they could still get a first down without scoring.
Mm-hmm.
Two receiver set down at the bottom. Check up on the play. They're going to hand this ball off. This time Webb not finding quite a hole. Looks like they're going to give him some forward momentum and get him down to the 11-yard line. I'm sorry, the 6-yard line.
Yeah, good defensive play there by Kevin Nelson to go ahead and get the tackle.
So clock stops at 5:41. First possession here of the first half, and Skyview has had the ball the entire time. And clock stopped here. They're trying to get it figured out. It looks like whatever is going on down there, the clock has now been wound. Another handoff. Webb caught up early, but does able to get across the 5-yard line. Looks like down to the 4. So it's going to bring up 4th down and short. I'm sorry, 3rd down and short. Sir, 3rd and 2.
This could be a big defensive win for Union if they can get a stop here.
Yeah, sure would be. Field clock down to 8 seconds. Webb takes the ball again, tries to get upfield. And it looks like they may...
It's going to be close.
Close to the first down. We'll see if they're going to give it to him or they're going to measure this or what. The box says 4, so it doesn't look like they were close enough. But it looks like 4 and about just under a yard to get there. But they have to get across the 3 to get a new set of downs. Formation again, Poindexter. Going to take the snap. He's going to hand this off to Webb. Webb's going to get in there this time, touchdown. So he'll get the yard and some. And with 4:02 left to play in the first quarter, they have taken over half of the time in this quarter, moved all the way down the field and put 6 on the board.
Yeah, and they didn't really seem concerned about the time that was rolling off the clock at all. They just kind of knew what they were doing. They were methodical about it. They continued to move the chains until they found themselves in the end zone.
Yeah, they sure did. They are watching the field clock. The field clock has been under 10 every time they've taken a snap. So, yeah, they're slowing this game down and just making sure that they're in control of what's going on. And up to this point, picture perfect.
Yeah.
7-0, 2:04 left to play.
Yeah. We'll see the replay here of Webb's touchdown score. He just kind of finds a little hole and makes his way over the line.
Nice little kickoff block there by Torrin Baker, number 10, that allows Webb to get in there untouched virtually. So Titans now, for the first time in this first quarter, have an opportunity to show their offense tonight. Ready here for the kickoff. And that'll be collected right at the 5. Chase Lofton is going to get that ball down to about the 35-yard line. So nice start there for the Titan offense.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great return, and I think if it wasn't for Tyal and Edmond to go ahead and grab a hold of his jersey to bring him down, it could have been a lot better.
Yeah. Nice little wedge they had set up front for him to just kind of run into there and just a bunch of people in the way. Sometimes that's all it needs to be, you know?
Yeah.
Number 15, Blake McDonald, the quarterback. 3 receivers here at the bottom of the screen. Takes the snap, gets it out there. That is Chase Lofton picking that up, and nice little run after the catch as he backs down across the 40, down to about the 43.
Yeah, Union, a pass-heavy team. I mean, you take a look at last week, they had 236 total yards of offense. 203 of those came from passing yards. Yeah. So you can certainly expect them to throw the ball around.
Split backs in the backfield. Takes the snaps. He's going to hand that one off. Looks like we've got a whistles blowing everything dead. That'll back them up, second down. And we have got another penalty.
Yeah, that one didn't look right from the start. It is going to be a false start.
So Union struggling here, 2 penalties back-to-back. It's going to push them back now behind the down chains. Second down and 12.
That's something they're going to have to eliminate as the game goes on. Skyview's a good football team. You can't be giving them yards.
No, you definitely can't. Line up 1 back in the back. 3 receivers to the far side. They're going to give this one to Cole. Cole takes this one. He'll get to the 35-yard line. So he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up third down. Two receivers on the far side. Split backs in the backfield. Donald takes a snap, drops back, gets it out to the receiver on a flare route, I should say, and that is going to be Tonga Armani?
Armani Tonga, yeah.
That'll bring up 4th down, so the punt team now will come on the field. Micah Robinson. Standing on about the 31-yard line to receive the punt.
Punter will be Keenan Moore. So we'll get this one off.
Robson will back up. Looks like he was going to try and take it on the hop. Ball takes a nice Union roll, and they'll down it right on the 16-yard line.
Yeah, that was a big Union bounce. Probably got an extra 15 out of it.
Yeah. So the Titan offense, not really an opportunity to get started at all. And we are down to 2 minutes left in this first quarter.
Yeah, 2 penalties really kind of hurt them, put them in a tough spot.
Yeah.
On 3rd and long.
Two receivers on the far side. Poindexter's going to hand this off. Rex Allinger, the running back. He'll get a yard, 2nd down. Ball set. Field clock, 7 seconds. Poindexter drops back, has a man in the flat, trying to get it out to him. He is able to bring that in and make the catch. Number 3, Emmett Stein. Not quite the 1st down, so it'll bring up 3rd and 1. Trip receivers down here at the bottom of the screen. They're going to hand this one off. Allinger now. He's going to get stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th down and 1.
Yeah, Union with a good blitz call on that play.
Skyview will punt this one away.
It's a good defensive stand from Union as opposed to the first drive that Skyview had, where Skyview just kind of marched themselves down the field.
Yeah, sure did. Does get that punt off. It's going to take a bounce, a big bounce for the Storm. And that ball will roll down inside the 15-yard line before it's downed. So both punt teams, special teams doing their job, pushing the ball deep in the other one's territory. See what how Union responds here as that punt ran out the first quarter. So we are starting the second quarter here. Skyview Storm on top, 7-0. It looks like that I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
It looks like that is Skyview's plan. I mean, they did it even that time. They are taking their time out here, most definitely. Like I said, field clock was down to 6 before they snapped those last couple of. So they are taking their time and they are chewing up the clock and not wanting Union to get really any flow.
Yeah, and I think it's part of their game plan. I mean, they come out. I mean, and they're a good football team, and they come out and they've got a certain type of swag, and they're confident, right? They know if they get the football, they're going to score, and they're not concerned about not having enough time on the clock to get that done. And you know what I was going to say was that first quarter just flew by.
Yeah,
I mean, it was 12 minutes. I think it was pretty close to 12 minutes real time.
Right on.
So
exactly. So Union will start deep in their territory, 1st and 10. They are inside the 15-yard line. First and 10 from the 14, it looks like. And here we go. Split backfield, 2 receivers up top. Gonna hand that one off, looking to find the edge. Does get across the 15-yard line, down to about the 18. So was able to find a little room for him to kind of squeeze through, bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, Tonga did a good job there to find a little hole to kind of get a few yards that looked like it might have been closing down pretty quickly.
Yeah, yeah. Hands that one off again. That time, that play broke up right there in the backfield as the Storm's defense was all over the top of that. No opportunity at all for the running back.
No, David Dugco coming through with a big tackle there behind the line of scrimmage.
So they lose 3 on the play, 3rd and 9. Man in motion. Drops back, looking for a man coming across the middle. Pocket's going to collapse on him, and he is going to get taken down for the first sack of the night.
Yeah, that sack's going to go to number 52, Sawyer Muehlbauer.
And with that, the Union Titans punt team's back on the field. Punts off. This time it looks like he's going to go ahead and settle into it. Decides not to make the catch. And this time it'll be down at the 40-yard line. So I'm not quite sure. You could have let that roll some more, but I think he believes it was touched.
Yeah, I think so too. He finished his run into the end zone just in case, but yeah, I think he thought it was touched by a Skyview player, and not quite the case. It's going to be down, it looks like right there at the 40-yard line, 41-yard line.
So the Storm will get the ball for the first time here in quarter 2, and some pretty good field position. Webb back on the field as the running back. Two receivers up top. Gets this ball out to the tight end coming out of the backfield. Good job, just refuses to go down. He will not go down. And that is number 10, Torrin Baker. Torrin listed as their tight end. There is no, I don't see a penalty flag, but it looks like there's some kind of conversation going on.
There was one right at the 31-yard line.
Oh, that is going to be a get back. So we ran into this one already.
It's the 4th one of the night. Second one of this game. We had 2 in the previous game.
Right.
See a replay here of Baker just making a great catch. You get caught up, he just refuses to go down until his leg gets tied up, and good little run there.
Yeah, 6'2", 220. If you don't wrap him up, he might not go down.
Yeah.
Not as fast as you want him to either. So that big run moves the chains, puts him in Titan territory, 1st and 10. Trip receivers to the far side. And we have got movement again. Tell you what, the penalty flags are flying this first half of this game. Clock stopped at 9:30. That one's going to be against Skyview. That'll back them up 5. Takes the snap. This time no hand. Fakes the handoff to Webb. And that is going to hit Michael Robinson. Quick slant right across the middle.
Yeah, it was a good little play there to gain 5-6 yards.
Yeah. Goes back to the original line of scrimmage +1. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Emmett Stein lying down here at the bottom. 2 receivers up top. Levi Webb keeps this one. He's going to get tripped up. Goes down at about the 29-yard line. I'm sorry, the 31-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down and about halfway. We'll see what they're going to do. Single running back in the backfield. Takes the handoff, looking for somebody to get that ball to. Has a receiver open. Not able to bring that in as the receivers and the defensive backs come together right as the ball's getting there.
Good defensive play there for Union to break that one up. Gonna get a replay here. Good block by Webb to actually give Poindexter time to get that throw off.
Sure did. Gavin Parker not able to get that. 4 down territory for the Storm as they go for it here on 4th and 5. That ball is caught. He's going to step inside. Now make people move. Spins out of it. Parker touchdown. The Storm. Tell you, yards after catch and that young man are something to talk about.
Yeah, he's just his legs are so strong. Once he gets going, I mean, we've seen him break several tackles already tonight, and once he gets going downfield, it's hard to stop him.
Yeah, it sure is. It sure is. I mean, the pass itself from Poindexter to him was a 5-yard gain.
Mm-hmm.
The next 20 yards is all him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? .743 left in the half. Skyview about to go up by 2 scores. And that's going to be good. 14-0. Here's that play.
Yeah, Poindexter just finds Packer right at the line of gain, and Packer does the rest. I mean, he breaks 4 or 5 tackles, and really he's able to walk into the end zone.
Sure is. want to welcome everybody who's joining us tonight here at EPS Sports, either on the channel out there with Xfinity at 28 or 328, or through YouTube at the Evergreen School District channel. Hope you're enjoying it. This is EPS Sports. Ryan Vastbinder, Rodney Lawrence, bringing you Friday Night Football in Clark County. This is a 4A league game between these two teams. Like the ball get up to about the 24-yard line. Union will take the ball over from there. First down and 10. Takes the field here. Clock stopped 7:41. Man in motion. Set for the rollout. Trying to hit a man coming. That is for Caden Bozovich. Goes up to get that one. Not able to pull that one in.
No, he took a big hit there from Jacob Rojas.
Here's the,
we'll see it here, kind of going up, trying to catch this ball, bringing it in, and just that wasn't Rojas. That was Mitch Robinson with the hit.
Yeah, it was. Micah Robinson, wasn't it?
Micah Robinson.
So got there just in time to make sure that Bozovich was not able to bring that one all the way in. That'll bring up second down and 10. And it looks like we're going to call a timeout here. Looks like Caden Bozovich still feeling the effects of that last play. He's trying to shake that off. So both teams back on the field here, ready to get started. Clock stopped at 7:37. "25 seconds on the field clock." Split backfield. High snap, not able to do anything with that. And the Storm all over that.
All over it then, and that's a tough loss to take coming out of a timeout.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I thought he was gonna twist out of it, spin out of it, and he just couldn't find any space, and that's gonna turn into a 3rd and long situation for the Titans.
So big loss there is going to bring up 3rd down and a lot to go. Skyview 3-man front, only bringing 3 this time, and they are going to get to the quarterback once again, and he is going to lose even more yardage. Back down across the 15-yard line. So that'll bring out the punt team. Union's offense struggling to get started tonight. Micah Robinson set up, and we got another penalty flag.
That's going to be against the Titans. You're going to need a big punt here. It's going to leave Skyview in great field position.
This is the type of punt that Robinson is going to want to catch.
Mm-hmm.
Robinson lined up just inside the 40 on Union territory. That is almost blocked. Robinson picks it up on the bounce. He's running right down the sideline. Looks like he has got a lot of space to get inside, and he is going to take that ball all the way down inside the 5, down to, looks like the 1-yard line, as they thought they were trying to kick it away from him, and he picked it up on the bounce and just right up the sidelines.
Yeah, that was a great return by Robinson. He was able to just find a few holes, get it all the way down to it looks like the 3-yard line, but I mean, great blocking by the Skyview return team to give Robinson that space.
Yeah, no, most definitely. Here's that replay here.
Yeah, you see Robinson just kind of tiptoe along the sidelines, and then he cuts in once he finds his blockers. Titans ultimately bringing him down on the 3. And we're going to have a timeout here.
A lot happening right now. Well, on the contrary, not a whole lot happening for the Union defense. They can't seem to figure out how to stop the front 3 of the Storm, who are just eating them alive right now.
Yeah, they are. I mean, and it's a continuation. I mean, the Titans had a great second series defensively against Skyview, but this last one, I mean, Skyview's doing the exact same thing as they did in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, I would say that Skyview would probably have no problem taking this down to halftime, but they're on the 3-yard line, right? And so,
exactly.
I mean, they're going to go ahead. They're going to use all the time in the world that they want, and they're just doing what they can at will.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, they definitely are. Oh, after the timeout, both teams on the field here. Skyview with 2 tight ends in the game, so definitely got their run offense in the game right now. Hamlin and Baker both in the game. Baker offset. They're going to give this one nice kick out block. That's going to get to Webb. Not going to actually make it in. Looks like they got him about the 1-inch line here. They're going to have him going down there, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 1-inch line.
Yeah, I have a feeling this next play call is going right back to Webb.
Oh, yeah. Good open field tackle by the Titans to save the touchdown. Double tight ends again, both of them offset. And there he goes, untouched in. Skyview on top now, pushes it to 3 scores here, 20-0.
Yeah, the Skyview offense has just been too much for Union to handle.
Yeah.
They haven't been able to find a way to slow them down.
You got the kick, and the kick is up and good. Here's that replay.
Yeah, Webb just finds a hole. And
nobody touched him. Well, if you look at Skyview's offensive line, they're averaging 260.
Yeah, they've got a big line.
They've got a big push there in front.
They've got a big line, big push.
I mean, their running back, Levi Webb, he's listed 5'10", 205. So, I mean, you got 205 pounds coming in behind an average of 265. That's hard to stop.
Right, and at 5'10", I mean, low center of mass. I mean, it's hard to stop, right?
Yeah.
You know, there's not a lot of leg to wrap up and things like that, and so you got to stop all of his momentum.
And you got a kick. That's going to be short. They're going to run up and. Now that's some great football IQ there by number 56.
Yeah, it's Tobias
run
Chappell.
Up there and field that one because that could have been a nightmare. With 5:04 left to play in the first half, if Skyview would have got that ball back in Mountain View territory, it would have
been devastating.
That would have been tough.
We'll see if Union can't pull something a little different out. Maybe see a little bit of success.
Hey, back on the field, split backfield. Looking for somebody in the gets around the edge. He'll get ran out of bounds. That is going to be Chase Lofton, but it does look like there is a penalty flag on the field.
Yeah, they certainly did pull something different out. Unfortunately, It's going to be negated. I think it's going to be a holding or block in the back on Union.
Yeah, you are correct. Block in the back.
I mean, the problem with those trick plays, right, is that there's so much chaos going on offensively. You're turning around, you're just looking for someone to hit.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
A lot of times that's the result.
All right, with that penalty, that'll push him back 10 from the original line of scrimmage. 1st and 20. Donald takes a snap, looking to get that on the quick slant inside. Jake Cole, the intended receiver.
Yeah, Cole was open. Those are the types of passes that have to be completed if you're Union to keep yourself even close into this game.
Yeah.
You got to move the football. You got to get your yards when you can take them.
All right, 2 receivers at the top, split backfield. That's going to be Cole and Tonga. Tonga takes this one. And he'll keep driving until they blow the whistle. He does get across the 25-yard line. Looks like about to the 27. They'll give him a couple out of that run. It'll bring up 3rd down. Still a lot to go. They need to get the ball back to the 44-yard line, actually, to move the chains. So big 3rd down and long right here. Two receivers lined up at the top, 2 at the bottom. Donald drops back. Going to get flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to get dropped and sacked in the backfield by defensive linemen.
Yeah, that's Riot Tua coming up with a big sack, number 59.
So that'll bring up another 4th down for the Titans, and they're going to have to kick this one away. This time, Parker lining up on right at about midfield. And that one's almost punted. I mean, blocked, but we've got whistles here, so we'll see who that's going to be on.
Looks like it's going to be on the Titans.
The Storm has not really allowed them to get any kind of momentum
No.
there at all.
At all.
First half. That one's going to get kicked straight up in the air and go out of bounds at midfield. So let's see where the official's going to stop that at. It looks like the 49-yard line. So the Storm will take the ball over again. 1st and 10 from the 49 in Titan territory. 2:53 left to play in this first half. We have got a 21-0 ball game here tonight. Looking across there, the Storm student body traveled well. And the Union crowd, big as always. They've always supported their football program. Allinger now, the running back. That's going to get out to Davin Parker again, and the only thing that stopped him was the turf monster.
Turf monster. The infamous turf monster.
Right.
Never fails to make an appearance.
Yeah, he's going to get just over half of what he needed. That'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stein down here at the bottom. Poindexter looking for
Packers
Packer,
wide open.
and he is there again. Gavin Parker with another touchdown tonight. That is going to be, that was a 38-yard touchdown pass right there.
Yeah, Poindexter, I mean, knew exactly where he was going to look to, and Packer beat his man.
Yeah.
And
yeah, he's about 5 yards behind him.
Yeah, they were just playing catch at that point.
Yeah. (27-0) is the score. We got a catch, a hold, and we have got another point. 28-0 is the game. Skyview Storm.
And we'll see the replay here. Poindexter just looks to Packer the entire way.
Yeah.
Packer beat his man, and that was another easy score for him.
Just can't be stopped tonight.
No. Union has certainly struggled to find an answer, and I don't know if they have it tonight. I mean, it's a shame because these are two schools that historically have had two very good football programs. And in the past, these have been very good football games. And,
right.
And unfortunately, the Titans are just in a period where they're kind of rebuilding, trying to, develop a different program. And they haven't just been able to match up well tonight.
No. One of the things about the Storm, I mean, in all the years that I've been around in this area, and all the years I coached, and you kind of talk about their coaching staff and who their coach has been all those years, and how they have just always been a team that's just right there in the mix constantly. And then everybody's familiar with this being Kaiser's last year. But it's going to be interesting, what these guys are trying to send him out in his last year with, and the way they're playing football right now, they might give him a nice little farewell party.
Yeah, they might. I mean, and they've got so much emotional momentum going for him this year. I mean, you made mention of it is Kaiser's last year, but also, they had the unfortunate passing of one of their players 2 weeks ago, and Liam Sloan, and so they're certainly out there playing for him, and our hearts certainly go out to that family.
Yes,
as a football community, we're all behind you.
Yeah, and that's your old alma mater too.
It is. It is.
You've done a
Class
very
of
good
05.
job. Not sounding biased, man. I must commend you on that, because I know how you really feel. But it's a struggle out here for the Titans tonight, and you can tell that they are trying hard to try to figure this out. And the Storm's not giving them a whole lot of room to breathe. That backed him up as well. So, I mean, we're going to start here deep in their own territory once again. Just about 2 minutes left to play in the half. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Like the officials are meeting in the minds here at the 35, trying to get it figured out.
You think they've made a decision about what's for dinner? See. Well, another get-back violation seems to be.
Tell you what, the get-back coaches are slipping tonight.
They certainly are. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if the league decided to make it a priority this week. But they are on it.
Yeah, they are. They're definitely on it. All right, well, here we go. Let's get this game started again. We've both teams on the field lined up here. We've got split backs in the backfield. 2 receivers down here at the bottom. McDonald, the quarterback. Oh, broken play, but it looks like they're going to get some yards out of that. Probably the best play all night.
It really was.
As McDonald does a shovel pass to Jake Cole, and Cole is going to get enough to move the chains in 1st and 10 for the Union Titans.
Yeah, Cole doing a great job just keeping his head up to find that ball.
Yeah. Lines up now. 3 receivers set down here at the bottom of the screen. High snap. He's able to bring it down. He's going to get flushed out of the pocket, and he is going to go down hard. Won't count as a sack, as he did get across the line of scrimmage. He got about a yard out of that. But the Storm defense is not giving him a whole lot of time to set up.
No, I was impressed. He had time to throw the ball, but he didn't have a receiver open. I was impressed he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
All right, McDonald's going to go ahead and take this snap here. He's looking left. He fires that ball incomplete. Looking for his tight end, E.J. Tonga, unable to connect. Sion Nash, the one able to go ahead and break up that play. It's going to stop the clock with 37 seconds remaining here in the first half. One in the backfield for Union. 4-set receiver. Another high snap. McDonald fires that one high. Almost intercepted. They're going to say that it hit the ground. Emmett Stein almost able to come up with that one, but it's going to result in an incomplete pass and 4th down. Union's going to go ahead and bring out the punt team with 4th and 9. 34 seconds left in the half. Looks like Packers sitting on the 45-yard line, ready to return. And he's going to field this one. He's going to muff it and lay on it. And Skyview's going to go ahead and take the ball over on the 38-yard line with 31 seconds left in the half. And I would not be surprised here if Skyview decides to take a few shots at the end zone. They do have all 3 timeouts remaining, so plenty of time to get several plays off. 4 receivers set for the Storm. Trips up top. And he lets it fly. He's looking for Gavin Packer. Packer makes the catch, and that's going to end up as a touchdown for the Skyview Storm. A massive pass, massive touchdown pass. 62-yard touchdown to Gavin Packard. Poindexter was able to just drop it on him in stride. That puts another 6 up on the board for Storm to make it 34 as they set up for the extra point. Lawrence Tang, the kicker for Skyview, puts the extra point through the uprights to make it 35-0. And that brings the score to 35-0 with 20 seconds left in the first half here. Torrin Baker takes the kick for the Skyview to send it into the 5-yard line. Kellen Brown able to return it, bring it back out to the 20. Union's got the ball. 11 seconds left in the half. Back on either side of McDonald here. They're going to hand this one off to Armani Tonga. And that is going to run out the first half. Clock strikes 0. They're going to go into halftime. Skyview 35, Union 0. We'll send it down to the studio. Rodney Lawrence, Matthew Griffin. We'll be back for the second half.
Matt Griffin alongside Rodney Lawrence for our halftime show. The Skyview Storm up big time against the Union Titans. Now, in football, I don't think they call it a hat trick, but that's Gavin Parker with 3 touchdowns.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's been his show. Actually, in the second quarter, really, I mean, that's when he's done all of his work. It's when you look at what happened in this first half, the first quarter, Skyview had the ball the entire time. Just about Union's just having a tough time getting started. They're not really getting an opportunity to gain any momentum because Skyview is just all over them right now.
Yeah, and I heard Ryan comment about it, that first quarter, 12 minutes on the clock.
Yeah.
It might have been 12 minutes and 30 seconds or 13 minutes.
Right, yeah,
so
exactly.
there was no stoppage time for penalties. It was just straight football.
Yeah,
and all Skyview. So what does Union have to do when they start doing the chalk talk?
Well, I mean, it's at a point now where you just kind of make sure you back up, you play, make sure people stay in front of you. Gavin Parker is really making a difference, and not just Gavin. I mean, the quarterback is putting the ball on him. Poindexter has put it on him every single time.
Yeah.
The running back, Levi Webb, is running the ball real well. Their tight ends they're playing ball today. And Union is going to have a tough time stopping them here in the second half.
Well, and Skyview kind of having a year like they did last year.
Yeah.
Where
they're a tough team to beat.
Yeah.
And there's a whole lot of momentum in their favor. The unfortunate thing with their football player, this is Kaiser's last year.
Yeah.
There's just so many things. They always put together a good team. They're always in the hunt. And they're playing ball this year, and they're definitely playing some ball tonight.
Well, and that's why, when it comes time to putting together the EPS Sports schedule, I try and get, a Skyview game in there.
Yeah.
And, you've mentioned it before, the new coach over at Union, he has plenty of experience winning state titles.
He does. So I mean,
he's building a new program.
He is. I mean, not that don't count him out at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he definitely knows how to build a program, and he's sitting in this space right now.
Yep.
But, I have no doubt that he'll bring this team back up to where they used to be.
All right, so keep at it, Titans. And Rodney and Ryan will be back with second half action in just a couple of minutes. Right now, I'm going to turn things over to my colleague, Craig Bernbach, who has some important information for Evergreen Public Schools families so that you can make sure that students get the benefits they're entitled to.
Hello, everybody. I've got some very important information for you about Evergreen Public Schools meal programs. Bottom line is this. It's not just about the free breakfast or lunch your student might get at school. For the third year in a row, Evergreen Public Schools is part of a federal program that allows all students, regardless of household income level, a free breakfast and a free lunch per school day. But there are additional benefits that students may be eligible for outside of meal service. But you'll need to fill out a Child Nutrition Services or CNS benefit application. Take a look at some of the benefits for students. We're talking about free academic tutoring, depending on your school, free or reduced class, clubs, and field trip fees. Your family can get low-cost internet and computer access through Comcast's Internet Essentials program. And for families with high school students, there are even more benefits. We're talking about being able to take pre-SAT and SAT exams for free, 90% off the cost of advanced placement exams, and no fees for certain college applications. And eligible students, they get free or reduced ASB, sports, activities, and athletic fees. And by applying, you're helping the district's bottom line. Districts nationwide receive certain federal and state funding based on the number of children from households that are at or below the federal income level. In order for our schools to receive accurate funding and to make sure that our students get the services they're entitled to, it's important for eligible families to apply for these benefits. You can apply online with your Skyward Family Access account or fill out a paper application and turn it into your student's school. Your personal information is always protected and confidential. And don't worry, if you got questions about the application, we have folks who can walk you through the process. So check out the website on your screen, evergreenps.org/child-nutrition-services. For Evergreen Public Schools, I'm Craig Bernbach.
Calling all student athletes in Evergreen and Battleground Public Schools. The Mark Rigo Athletic Scholarship Fund is accepting applications. Mark Rigo was a beloved football and track coach who passed away in 2018, but left behind a legacy.
the thousands of student athletes he pushed to become the best versions of themselves and pursue their dreams.
His whole thing was the power of one. If he could just do one thing each day for one person, he's made an impact.
If you are heading to college or a post-secondary trade school and have taken part in sports in Evergreen or Battleground Public Schools, Rigo's legacy can also help offset some of your college costs. To fill out an application and learn more, head over to rigoscholarship.com. Let's keep Coach Rigo's legacy going by helping new generations of students pursue their dreams.
Hello and welcome to this EPS Inspires Update. I'm Craig Birnbach. And we're going to head to Marion Elementary School, where almost 20 years ago, one teacher had an idea to use art as a way to share joy and bring students closer together. And boy, has that idea blossomed into something special. When you walk into art club at Marion Elementary School, you might notice it's a bit loud, a bit chaotic. But for club organizer Cheryl Bourne, there's no place she'd rather be. What's it like for you when you walk into the gym?
That makes me cry because you look at the kids, and yes, for some people it seems a little chaotic, but yet when you give it a minute, it settles down and you look around and kids are happy and they're saying, I love art. And that's the way it should be.
And the students agree.
And you get to draw with your friends, draw with other people, and it's just so creative, colorful, and amazing. Because it's fun and you can talk a lot with your friends.
And there are a lot of friends to talk to and create with.
So our club is open to any interested student, and they come together for 2 weeks and they do art. Every day is a different project.
Ms. Bourne created Art Club way back in 2006, and boy, has it grown.
First year I did it in 2006. We had about 56 kids. This year we're at 183.
The purpose of the club? That has remained the same.
I always say art makes you smart, so it activates a whole nother part of your brain, and it allows some kids that necessarily don't shine academically can shine in art.
Every day during Art Club, the students work on one of 24 different projects.
We do paint, we do crayons, we do watercolors, we do chalk, pastels, and markers.
Well, there's little directions, and you mostly just copy what it says on the directions.
If the younger students have questions about those directions, the older students are there to help.
We're really building that community and that sense of oneness that we have at Marion, and it's one of the things that really, then kids know somebody who's bigger than them, and they're like, hi.
Art Club culminates at the end of week 2 with the gallery walk.
All of the young artists are going to hang up all of their art or their best art, and then their parents, other people are going to walk into the art room.
Sure, showing off their artwork to family and friends is a great way to finish, but it's how they got there that these kids will remember.
I would say what matters the most to all of these kids is the joy of being together.
How much difference can one vote make? Since 2023, more than 60 U.S. elections have been tied or won by just one vote. So this fall, your friend could be the tiebreaker. And that could make all the difference. People are more likely to vote when encouraged by a friend. So use your power to decide this election. Make sure you're good to vote and encourage your friends to make a voting plan at votevotevote.com.
The Enchanted Forest theme park along I-5 just south of Salem has been drawing visitors since the 1970s. As part of his digital arts, career, and technical education program, teacher Nathan Younger teamed up with the family who owns the theme park.
Hello, my name is Nathan Younger, and I'm just going to show you today our video game and 3D animation project for the Enchanted Forest. It was to reimagine the theme park in 100 years.
From concept to final design, students picked different attractions to build using 3D animation tools. Younger says the annual theme park project helps students develop a broad range of skills that they'll need in a number of digital arts careers.
They're learning how to make 3D models that they can either use for theme park design or video game design. They can use it for 3D animation. They're learning how to use Photoshop to draw, do concept art, and also do textures and lighting. They're learning how to animate and kind of visualize, like either for a video game or animation or theme park design. So it really kind of gives them over so many different industries, from graphic design, 3D animation, video game design, content creation, that they're learning all of those different skill sets.
Students say the project pushed them to learn new skills and a variety of 3D animation programs.
Yeah, you gotta have patience. Like, you can't just like put in a cube and then say, make it turn into a theater. So, you know, you gotta like sculpt things, you gotta like learn how to do new things, like inserting edge loops and stuff. That was new to me. I didn't understand that. So yeah, you gotta have a lot of patience with 3D modeling and with even putting it into Unreal Engine. Like, I didn't understand it at first. It was a challenge.
Like, I think I got up to like 14 lights before I could finally see something inside. So I was trying to take photos of the inside of the haunted house. Like, and even then I couldn't fully get it because some of the photos and textures weren't wanting to render. So I think that's probably the hardest part.
And perhaps the greatest compliment of all came from the Enchanted Forest theme park family who judged each team's design.
First, let us say, this was really hard to choose. You're all so creative and talented. So even though we picked, it was very hard. You're all really good.
On Facebook, you'll find us at facebook.com/evergreenps. On Instagram, it's evergreen_public_schools. Our YouTube channel is youtube.com/evergreen school district. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. And on LinkedIn, you'll find us at linkedin.com/school/evergreenps.
An example of some of the great work being done in our digital arts and career and technical education programs, thanks to Nathan Younger for the hospitality, and just a little bit of what's being done in his classroom and others like it to teach our students real life skills that they can take into the working world. We will have more second half action with Rodney Lawrence and Ryan Bassbinder as the Skyview Storm leads the Union Titans 35-0.
All righty, everybody, welcome back here to McKenzie Stadium, where we are watching the Union Titans host the Skyview Storm. Skyview Storm is giving Union all they can handle today here out of McKenzie Stadium. I'm Rodney Lawrence, Ryan Vassbinder here on EPS Sports. Just remind everybody, we're also broadcasting on Xfinity channels 28 and 328. And if you got people out of the area who want to enjoy this game, we have them go to Evergreen School District channel on YouTube, and they'll be able to find us that way. So as we ended the first half of this game, we saw a big play by Skyview that pushed them. And we do have the replay, so we want to go ahead and show you guys that and kind of talk about what that looks like.
Yeah, I mean, Poindexter just finds Gavin Packer here for a 62-yard touchdown. I mean, it was pretty similar to the previous touchdown where Packer just beats his man. He's got 5 yards on him and just takes it to the house.
Good job there. As the Titans settling under that about the 10-yard line. Kind of runs into the scrum there, gets across the 25. Titans will take the ball over, 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. You know, me and we kind of talked about it at halftime as well. I mean, Skyview is playing some football tonight.
They are. It's been
very
impressive.
Few mistakes.
Yeah, it's been impressive to watch. They've minimized mistakes. They've been methodical with their offense. Their defense has stepped up in big moments. Really, it's been a great team game.
Yeah, sure has.
For the Storm tonight.
Sure has.
Objectively, of course.
Of course. All righty, Titans on the field here. Starting lineup back here, starting the third quarter. We're going to hand this off. We'll fake it, get a kick out. Trick plays. We got a man open, and they're able to make the catch. Nice big play there.
Did he get his feet in bounds?
Seeing what they say, that is going to be Chase Lofton. Doesn't look like it. Nobody's running down that direction. We'll see what's going on. Was not able to bring that in, but if you're going to try to make some noise, that's the way you start the third quarter, right?
Yeah, of course.
So that'll bring up, with that miss, that will bring up 2nd and 10. Trip receivers down here at the bottom of the screen. Looking to find somebody in the middle. Hits Caden Bozovich right there at the 35-yard line. Penalty flag. Bozovich takes a nice little pop and goes down. See what that is. He's going to come up about 2 yards shy of moving the chains. It'll bring up 3rd down. See what this penalty is going to be.
Yeah, good to see Bozovich back out on the field. He took a big pop in that first half. We didn't see him after that, so good to see him back out there.
Okay, so they're going to call that a targeting. 15-yard penalty. That call is going to go against the fact that Bozovich is the one who took the hit. So with that 1st down, that'll bring him just across midfield. 1st down and 10 from the 49-yard line. Nothing there for Blake McDonald to do as they're on top of him right away.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go.
Couldn't even step up into that one. 2nd down, that'll push them back into their own territory. So now they're on their own 49 as opposed to the Storm's 49 when it was 1st and 10, 2nd and 12. Trip receivers to the far side. McDonald screen pass. They're going to hit it right there. It's going to get in under it. Nice little run as he gets around the edge, and he'll get drug out of bounds at about, it looks like the 36-yard line. Looks like that will be enough to move the chains. Nice run by Adam Olson, number 25. Good play there. Call there by the The offense for the Titans. Gonna slow down that rush a little bit with a screen pass. Ooh, high snap. McDonald able to get it. Gets that ball out to the outside. Skyview defensive back right there. That's Allinger to make the stop. They're going to lose 2 yards on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
And that was an impressive play on both sides of the football. Impressive with McDonald to get that pass off, and then Allinger to make a good hit.
Trip receivers down here at the bottom of the screen. Another high snap, able to corral that one, gets the ball out there. Intended receiver, not able to bring that in. Ali Chalmain's the intended receiver, number 10, not able to bring it in. It's going to bring 3rd down, 12 to go. Trip receivers, drops back, hits him on the little flare route. Nice run to the outside. He'll get pushed out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Sets up again, trip receivers down here at the bottom of the screen. Another high snap. Quarterback doing a good job handling that, pointing downfield, and that ball's going to get picked off. And they'll get ran out of bounds right there at about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, interception by Tyalen Edmond. That's his 2nd big play defensively tonight.
Yeah, it sure is.
And Union's got to figure out how to get the ball to Blake McDonald efficiently. I mean, that's 3 poor snaps within this offensive series.
Yeah, it sure is.
And it's just, I mean, here's the replay. It's just another high snap, and it gives McDonald, I mean, he's got to find his receivers at that point. After he found the football, he's not put into position to succeed.
No, not at all. Not at all. So with that, Storm have the ball going back the other way, 1st and 10. Just outside of midfield. Ball carrier gets that ball down across the 45-yard line, down to about the 47. Second and 5. Field clock now done under 10 seconds. 2 receivers down here at the bottom. Rolls out, looking for somebody to get that ball to, and for the first time tonight, the Union Titans have been able to get to the quarterback of Skyview.
Yeah, Poindexter just ran out of room there as he tried to roll out.
He sure did.
Brings up a rare 3rd down for Skyview tonight.
Yeah, they didn't have many 3rd downs in the first half. Third and 8. Gavin Packer out there on the edge. I've messed up that young man's name a couple of times in the first half. I do apologize for his family and fans. And we have got play stoppage here with the whistles.
That one looks like it's going to be against the Storm.
That'll back them up 5. We'll start this over. Need to get across midfield to move the chains. Trip receivers to the far side of the field. Got another penalty flag. Nice blocks up front. Packer looking for space. That is all going to be for naught, even though that was a great run by that young man and some good blocking up front.
Yeah, but
there is a penalty flag.
It was a great run. I loved how patient he was, staying behind his blockers, waiting for it. But, yeah, I think this one's going to go ahead and come back. They're going to replay third down. Unless penalty won't be declined.
So they're going to back this up. We'll see what the call is. So the penalty will be, the flag was thrown right at the 35. Oh, so it's just going to be procedure on those guys. It looks like
flag came a little late for procedure.
Well, the tight end reset, and I don't think that he was set long enough before the running back went into motion. That's probably what was at. So we'll back it up 5 more, and 3rd and 18, and we'll try this again. Poindexter looking for somebody to get that ball to. Gets the throw out there to the big receiver. That is going to be Micah Robinson.
That's it. I'm almost speechless. I mean, it's got to be so demoralizing to the Titans. Here you see the replay. I mean, Poindexter just kind of shifts out of the pocket a little bit to find Robinson. Robinson makes a great catch.
Yeah, he sure does. The defender's in his face.
Yeah.
I mean, you got
I mean,
not a whole lot you can say.
If you're the Titans, you have a good set of defensive downs, and you put Skyview in a position where they're 3rd and 18, and they come in and make a play. It's like it's got to be demoralizing at this point.
Yeah, it's tough to swallow. And we got movement again. It looks like that's going to be on the tight end. He has moved real close, and that's Caden Hamilton. I do believe they're going to call that on, and they could have actually called that on him last play too, because he's moving quick.
Yes,
he is moving quick. They got Robinson and Packer down here at the bottom, and Leonard up the top into the boundary up top. Tight end offset. Kick out block, runs right underneath him. Nice run there by the running back. Now, we saw that exact same play ran in the last game by Shelton, where the tight end comes down and they leave that in player for him, and he comes in and kicks that out, and he runs right in underneath it. Skyview definitely executing it better than the Shelton high climbers did earlier in the game. But it's a nice play. It always looks good when you run it. Hand off to the running back. It's for the edge, trying to get the corner, not able to find that. Great job off defensively by the Titans. Looks like it is going to be enough to move the chains, though. But they were able to string that out a little bit and not allowing him to find the edge.
Yeah.
To get a bigger gain than he did. 4 yards on the carry. That moves the chains, 1st and 10. Skyview Storm.
Skyview certainly contend on slowing this game down using all of the play clock.
Set up their trip receivers on the far side. And it looks like they're going to call timeout on that one. They let the field clock get down to about 1 second on that one. Didn't want to lose any yards on that, so they will take their first timeout of the second half. Up to this point, doing a very good job managing the clock. That one looked like it may have got away from them a little bit. All right, both teams back on the field here. Get started again. Clock stopped at 5:05 left in the third quarter. Skyview 35, Union Titans 0. Poindexter sets him up at the line of scrimmage. Allinger, the running back, picks that ball up off his shoestrings, and he is able to almost got away from it. Union with their second sack of the game here. Poindexter not able to get away from him on that play.
Union brought everyone on that one, and they Poindexter almost slipped away.
Lose about 3 on that. Second down. He picked that snap up off his shoelaces too, so that kind of threw off his timing. Drops back, hits the running back on a screen play. Nice little dodge move right there as he spins down across the 10-yard line. That'll bring up first and goal from, it looks like, the 7. There's that replay.
Yeah, Allerger just kind of rolls out. He beats the first defender. Kind of runs out of room with the sideline, but great little play there by the running back.
Well, you know, that's what you do. The screenplays, Union's line had gotten super aggressive. They brought everybody. The screenplay is the call. To kind of keep that in check. Hands it off this time. He'll get to the 5-yard line before he stopped. Second down. Caden Hamlin lined in offset. Has a man coming across the middle. He makes the catch. And they're going to call that a touchdown. And that is Gavin Packer for another touchdown.
Is that 3 for him tonight?
It is 3. It is 3. Well, he's given, we kind of talked about in the last game that Jaden Brown possibly getting player of the week. Gavin's giving him a run for his money here in the second game tonight, isn't he?
They've got a tough decision out there at the Columbian this week.
Yes, they do. So that will push the score to 41. I'm trying to remember the last time anybody hung 41 on the Union Titans. I can't remember.
That we've seen, it's I don't think we have.
That's what I'm thinking too. I don't think we have. Well, that is good. We are down to 2:52 left to play in the third quarter. 42-0 the score.
See Poindexter just finding Packer again. Packer knowing exactly where he's at on the field. Makes a catch and just knows just to fall forward.
Yep. Poindexter put that ball only where Packard was going to be able to get it.
Yeah.
Good job.
So with that touchdown, that does put us into running clock territory. Clock will run except for timeouts.
You are correct.
Injuries. And kickoffs. Anything else I missed?
No, I think you got it all.
Good.
Torrin Baker, the kicker. And we're off. Right at the 11-yard line. Good for a little space up front. We'll get across the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Alrighty, so Titans back on the field here. Just above 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Tonga. McDonald in the backfield. 3 receivers here at the bottom. Donald takes a snap, runs back, lets that ball go, and that is almost, it is picked off.
Intercepted.
Great job there. Just kind of leaned into that one, just picked it right out of the air.
Yeah, David Dudko with the interception. See this replay here. McDonald just trying to find the receiver. Dudko just kind of steps in front of it, makes a great play.
Looks like he might have been trying to get that ball out to Caden Bozovich, and he stepped right into the front of that.
Yeah.
So the Storm back on the field in very good field position. 1st down and 10 from the Titans. 37-yard line. Hands that ball off to the running back. Allringer finds the edge. We have got another penalty. That'll probably be holding about from where it's from. Titans do a good job not allowing him to find the edge. We got a hold, so that'll back him up 10.
I would assume that's going to go ahead and take us to the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, because they're in no rush. They don't have to run a play, so they'll let this go ahead and run itself out. So defensively, offensively, a little special teams, a little bit of everything tonight for the Storm.
Skyview's just a better ball club. I mean, it's just, you know, they've shown it tonight. They've been there defensively and offensively. I mean, I'm just repeating what you just said, but right. there's not else much to say about it.
Right,
I mean, they played a great football game tonight. The Storm has, and Union has certainly struggled with different things, and you know, it's something that they're certainly going to have to work on throughout the week, but. I guess that's the end of my thought.
Right. You know, I don't know what to add to that. I can't, you know. And there is, it has just been. Skyview came out here on a mission and had a game plan, and we are watching it play out.
Yeah.
You know. All righty. As we start the fourth quarter, 42-0 is the score. running clock for the final quarter of this game. Oh, you got another penalty flag. Looks like that's going to back him up 5 more. As one of the offensive linemen moved a little early. I'll reset here again. Second down, 22 yards to go. Hands this ball off. Allinger gets down to the 45, so he is in Titan territory. Second down. Poindexter sets him down at the line of scrimmage. Hands this ball off again. Allinger finds the edge. He's going to get across it this time. Nice run as he gets back to just a yard inside the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up third down. New running back in the game, James Allen, number 31, a sophomore. And we got a penalty flag out there. Union almost got to Poindexter on that. He was able to let it go. Penalty flag right out there. We'll see if they're going to call a pass interference on that or what. Looks like that is possibly the call. Yes, it is.
That'll result in a new set of downs for the Storm.
So 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. The Storm pretty much moving down the field like they've done the entire game. Trips receivers here down at the bottom of your screen. Allen, the running back. Running back shifts to the strong side. Going to hand the ball across him. Nice run by the sophomore as he gets down across the 15. Bring up second down. Like Skyview has changed the majority of the personnel. Poindexter still at the helm as quarterback. Your man coming across the middle, not able to wrangle that in.
No, good defensive play there by Adam Olson of the Titans. Get his hand in there.
That'll bring up third down. Poindexter takes the snap. He's going to hand this one off to his running back again. Looks like he's going to be just shy of the first down. Yard to go. 4th down. Two receivers at the bottom of your screen. We're going to hand this one off again. And depending on the spot, I don't know if they're going to give this one to
It looks like they're going to be short.
And it looks like Union will take the ball over on downs as the Union defense stiffens up there on that 1 yard and not allow Skyview the first down.
That is a positive moment Union can take away from tonight. Sometimes you got to look for those moments.
Mm-hmm. So the Titan offense takes the field. 5:52 left to play in the game. Gabe Kilgrass, now number 14, is on the floor as the quarterback. Gets that ball out to the outside. Nice little screen. Finds the edge. Good job there. That is going to be Lofton. And that will be a Titan first down. Flips the trips to the large side of the field there at the top of your screen. Takes the snap, looking for somebody to get that ball to. Slings it right there through the middle. Intended receiver is E.J. Tonga. Not able to bring that one in. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Hands that ball off. Gets a couple yards out of that. You'll get down across the 25-yard line, down to about the 26. 3rd down. Clock continuing to run. 4 minutes left to play in the game. Out there makes the catch. Skyview defense all over him. We have got a penalty flag. That might be the targeting. Looks like somebody went helmet to helmet on that one. Let's see what the call is.
Looks like it will be on Skyview.
Yep, and that is the call.
Probably on number 50, Blake Dawson. Coming in there at the end.
So that penalty does keep the Titans alive. Moves the chains. 1st down and 10 from the 41-yard line. Screenplay, nice little screenplay.
Jacob Rojas with the tackle.
Olsen, good run. He'll get 8 yards out of that screen. 2nd and 2. Adams Jr. That snap picks that one up. Good job there by the quarterback to throw that one away. Clock continuing to run. It'll bring up 3rd down now. Quarterback has him set down. Snap handoff. Adams gets the ball. Adams fakes it. Good job there. Faked me out too on that play, and that is going to go to Chase Lofton. But we got a penalty flag right down here at about the 45-yard line. It's going to be against the Titans, so that will bring it back. Good fake there by the quarterback to pull that out. And
yeah, it had me fooled.
Yeah, Lofton open right in the middle of the field. Nice job. But that penalty will back him up back across the 45 to the 44. 3rd down and 7. This will probably be the last play of the game here. Intended receiver was E.J. Tonga. But that is going to be slapped away by a Skyview defender.
Yeah, Rojas there with a good defensive play to get his hand in the mix.
Like the Titans are going to try to get one more play off here before this game runs out. 5 seconds left to play. Nice little handoff to Adams. Adams gets upended right there at the 40-yard line. And that will run the clock out. Skyview, 42, the Union Titans, 0. Skyview giving the Union Titans all they can handle tonight. Almost a picture-perfect game for the Storm.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, they came out, they had a game plan, they executed, and they were just too much for the Titans to handle tonight.
They sure were. Titans showed some good glimpses of some things. Obviously, this wasn't their night. Skyview had their number all night tonight. Nothing for these guys to look down about or be shameful about. Still a good program. Coaches are still trying to figure these guys out. New staff, they'll definitely come back and show people new and different things starting next week.
Yeah.
We want to thank everybody for joining us here out at McKenzie Stadium. Friday night, Clark County football. This is EPS Sports. Ryan Vassbinder, Rodney Lawrence. You guys have a great evening.